Thank you for joining Catholic Gen X, where Tom is excited about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement.
False.
What do you have against true love, man?
There are people dying in lots of places in this world, and the fact that that's going to take up all the bandwidth for a week is just absurd to me.
You have a digital countdown for the wedding at your house.
We all know I'm not a bleeding heart liberal, right? People die, it happens, but I'd much rather hear about that on the news than this.
Yeah, all right.
Wow. We got to work on a little bit of emotional intelligence, a little bit of compassion. The best thing about this is maybe we'll stop talking about Harry and Meghan for a little bit.
Yes.
So are you going to send a gift, Tom? Or?
No. But if William and Kate decide to renew their vows or something, I'll probably send a little something there.
You might take the week off of work. Yeah.
I'll buy the commemorative plate. I won't.
I'm willing to bet you if we went to the rectory.
There are none. There are no commemorative plates.
You saw that explosion in my head, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like it was the Franklin Mint kind of plates. Yeah. You'd have the collectors, the Thomas Kincaid collection.
None of them.
Painter of light. So
you actually referred to her as the Queen Mom, didn't you?
Oh, the one who died 10 years ago? Yeah, of course.
He's watched so many British mysteries for how many years? I mean, now it's just part of it.
He's watched so many. He's watched them all. He's on to what, Greek? Is that what you're watching now?
Well, it was the one I was telling you about was a show set in Greek, but for some reason everybody spoke Italian.
Oh.
It was hysterical to me. Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a bit of a mishmash there.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, football season's upon us. It's getting ready to start here in a little bit.
Yeah. You don't have your normal intro?
Well, hold on. So I thought maybe, it's getting that time of the year. College football, NFL.
I went to the first Roncalli game last Friday.
I heard.
Father
from
Peter
you.
did.
Oh, no, I heard it from you.
And it had a picture.
So we have to sell an argument. So
yes.
As you guys know, but people listening don't know, John said that Father Peter went onto the field and did the Heisman pose.
False. I was on the sideline.
My guess is you have no idea what the Heisman pose is.
It's like,
that wasn't exact, but it was close enough to tell me you did know what it is.
So
there's a leg up, but I'm sitting.
Yeah.
So I sent him a text because I knew it was going to happen, like the opening night for high school football, and I didn't know. I didn't want to be assumptive, but it also probably wasn't very kind. I sent him a picture of the Heisman pose just in case, and I said, "I'll buy you a Coke if you do this on the field."
All right, I'm back to disappointment.
A Coke.
Had he not sent you that, would you have known the Heisman pose?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a trophy.
Yes.
The trophy's in the shape of the
with
pose.
Lots of history, and that's right up your alley.
Right.
From a private club.
Yes.
Right up his alley.
See, he knows more about sports than you think. So, given that we're getting into football season and time to tailgate, what would be your favorite drink for tailgating?
Oh, favorite? It's beer.
Well, they don't have Schlitzer anymore, Tom. So
yeah,
what else
but tailgating would have to be a nice Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah, solid.
That is its time of year, yeah. There you go.
Something in the, even in the Pilsner family, but on the heavier end of the Pilsners.
No, I'd go the traditional Marzen for the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Now, I do say, I will say, I'm a little envious of Southern culture, like at Ole Miss, the way they have the whole cocktail set up and all that.
Right.
But we're Midwestern, so
we're simple people.
We are. I'm a simple man with simple tastes.
Do you really need cocktails all day, though? Oh, that's true. Do you really need cocktails, most of the time before a game?
One of my favorite sayings, John. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
And morning drinks are all cocktails, right?
True.
Bloody Marys or
Marys
Bellinis or the orange juice one.
Yeah, screwdrivers.
No,
screwdrivers.
Mimosa. The funny thing about this is, that's what I love about you and your obscurity. Most people would go straight to mimosa. You went with Bellini.
Tom, you like mimosas.
I do like a good mimosa, but if they're side by side, I would probably choose a Bellini over a mimosa.
Have I had Bellinis for Easter at your house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is a Bellini?
It's just peach puree instead of orange juice. It's a mimosa just made with peach instead of orange juice.
So it's not fancy at all.
We accidentally a few years ago discovered a new breakfast cocktail for Thanksgiving morning. Oh. We call it a what do we call it? Thanksgiving?
Is it just your apple pie moonshine?
Well,
Wow.
so we had a bottle
That's an excellent idea.
of sparkling wine. I don't remember what it was, but we didn't have any orange juice. But we did have apple cider,
Oh,
and that is a delicious Thanksgiving
Okay.
morning.
yeah.
It's about time for me to make a new batch of apple pie because I think I'm down to 2 jars.
Well, you haven't bought a bottle of Everclear in a while, so
It's true.
yeah,
It's true.
which is actually hard to find.
I know where to get some.
Well, there's college towns. I'm sure. You can
Party Pack.
Oh, really?
At least they used to. I've told you this. First time I went in there,
Oh, yeah.
I was at work and I had a jacket on, and he's like, "What are you going to do with Everclear?" Molotov cocktails.
I'm gonna
Clean
look
my
great with this
battery.
sports. That's right.
Have you seen? I mean, there are actual warnings on there about it will burn you. It's flammable. It doesn't say it'll burn you, but it says it's flammable.
So the year I made my own bitters, I had to distill all these herbs in Everclear first, right? So I've got like 30 jars of.
Everclear instead of vodka?
Well, they suggested Everclear and then vodka if you couldn't find it, or grain liquor or spirits. That's what they suggested. So I go to the liquor store in French Lick and
They got Everclear.
buy a big handle of Everclear, thinking surely this will be enough. Well, it wasn't. So I had to go buy
Wow.
it and buy a second bottle with the same clerk. It was so embarrassing.
How many?
I'm telling you, you
have
to have
bitters.
No, you do it with the 30 herbs, but they're all in their own little jars.
Well, I understand, but that's a lot of
It's
liquid.
like a quarter cup a thing.
Okay.
So did you go back and the attendant's like,
Right. I'm like,
dude, do you have a problem?
Yeah,
I mean,
don't look at me. I just finished my 5th of Everclear.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
You were in a liquor store in French Lick. No, there's no judgment there.
You're right. You're right.
I would probably go a good lager just to have something nice and steady all day. Maybe like Modelo, actually.
Okay.
Pretty good
Solid,
beer.
yeah.
Yeah, solid,
That's
not too
a good
strong.
tailgate beer.
Yeah. So, well, all things yeah.
He didn't say what time of day the tailgate is, to be
He
fair.
did not. No.
But,
Because we're tailgating this weekend, and we're starting at 10 o'clock.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, it's a noon game, though. So
It is a noon
probably,
game.
you need to have started probably about 8.
those days are behind me, John.
You don't need a 2-day hangover.
As in, I just did that last week.
Team player. So, all things football, being football season coming upon us, Tom has a great idea for our topic for today.
So my idea was, in honor of the start of football season, and a lot of people play fantasy football, we would do a fantasy saint draft.
Outstanding.
So here's my proposal. We do 6 rounds.
Okay.
We do a serpentine draft, which means we'll go oldest to youngest. So you'll go first. You'll go second. Mm-hmm. Father Peter will go first. John will go second. Then I will go 2 in a row. Mm-hmm. And then you'll go again. And then you'll go 2 in a row until we get down to 6. Now,
Dear listener, Tom has to explain all these because I have never done such a draft before.
but you're excited, aren't you?
I'm thrilled.
I think we should exclude the Holy Mother.
Oh, yeah, without question.
Now, my oldest son also feels like we should exclude the entire Holy Family and the archangels. I don't feel strongly about that.
No.
So,
And Joseph, I think he's a fair play.
Mm-hmm.
So the Blessed Mother has the shirt number 1 football mom, and it's actually legitimate. She's the number 1.
Yes.
there you go.
Okay.
So I've got a little cheat sheet here.
Of your favorite saints?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
I don't think... I think I'm pretty safe.
How many do we need?
6.
Okay.
I toyed around with how to come up with categories because in fantasy football you'd have to do a position, but I couldn't come up with a good way without making us think about it too much. But here's a caveat: you can't just name a saint.
Right.
You have to say why you picked that saint.
Okay.
And then maybe a little about them, which
Okay.
may also be why you picked them. So.
Okay.
All right.
So this won't be funny to you, but Father Peter is now on the clock.
Okay, that's right. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
All right. My first round draft
Yes.
is Mother Teresa of Calcutta.
Mother Teresa. Okay, why? I think I know.
I think out of the modern saints, Mother is the baddest of the bad.
Oh, we're arguing tonight. I love it.
And And I worked in her homes in Calcutta,
and she was part of your conversion story, right?
Yeah, because of that. Yeah, and Madras, and so I feel a personal connection to her more than probably most other saints. So
outstanding.
Right,
That's a great first pick.
All right, Dr. John.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go Saint Joseph.
Okay.
Guardian of the Redeemer. He is going to be the quarterback. He's going to call a lot of things.
Going to have trouble calling plays because he doesn't say a word in the scriptures.
I was going to bring that up.
He can just signal. I call it in. I mean, it's going to be fine. Yeah.
I think the New Testament is better, and I know God's not looking for my affirmation, because Joseph never speaks.
Yes.
I just think it
adds a whole level of intrigue to it.
Yeah. Right? He didn't have to say anything. No. He was just there. You need somebody to carry you all these miles? Let's go.
Yeah.
We're going to Egypt? All right, let's go. Didn't complain. That's what fatherhood is all about.
I once tried really, really hard to win a bet in college that I could go 3 days without talking.
That's a long time.
It was a long time.
What'd you bet?
I forget, but I do remember trying really hard.
How long did you make it?
A day and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Yeah.
Well, introverts, I'm fine going and sitting by myself, so.
Yeah, but your snarkiness.
I have a lot of snark to get out.
All right, I am genuinely shocked that I'm able to make this pick, but I choose St. Peter.
Okay.
That's a great pick.
I think
I didn't know we were allowed to poach other people's patrons, but okay.
Okay. But are you concerned, though? He may call an audible that it may not go well.
No. I'd be concerned with Paul.
Do they get fined for cussing on Mike?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Why, did Peter cuss on Mike?
Well, it sounds like the kind of thing he would do.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So big St. Peter fan. We've talked about this, I think, on the pod before. I don't know why, but I have this weird thing mentally that people either gravitate towards Peter or towards Paul.
Sure.
I'm Team Peter. He's the OG, the rock that the church was built on. Right. For those reasons, I choose
If I cannot
Saint
preach
Peter.
like Peter, if I cannot pray like Paul.
I thought it was preach like Paul.
No, look at the lyrics.
Okay.
It would make sense for it to be the
because
other
we've
way,
had this conversation before.
Yes.
All right. Wow, I did not expect Peter to be available, so I have to look at my cheat sheet. I don't feel great about making this. Some picks are just too obvious, I feel like. But
that's why they're top picks, Tom.
Yeah. I'm putting too much thought into this, aren't I?
You are.
See, I know my others are safe.
That's why it's called.
Because there will be 0 games played with this roster.
Yeah, I'm gonna go St. Michael.
Okay.
Outstanding.
You need something done, you're sending St. Michael
Defend
to take care of it.
Right, that's your D line.
That's right. Now, I was prepared I was really hoping to get St. Joseph, and I was going to pair St. Joseph with St. Michael because, those are the two guys. You talk about this, this friend that you can call.
Right.
And you say, hey, I need you. And they don't ask any questions. They just show up with a shovel. And St. Joseph and St. Michael.
Yeah.
So.
Outstanding. Okay. All right. That's a great pick.
It's up to you.
I thought you got 2 picks in a row.
I did. St. Peter, St. Michael.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't listening. I'm going to go St. Pio, Padre Pio.
Okay.
I had a feeling somebody would.
He's tough.
The miracle worker.
He can take a hit.
Yeah.
So he's not going to go down. He's going to keep going.
Right.
And, bruised, kind of beaten up.
I mean, I hope he doesn't handle the ball because the blood left on that thing would be gross.
Fall through.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so he's a great pick.
So my wife and I tonight at dinner were talking about this, and she thinks this is maybe one of the dumber things I've ever come up with. And I said that I was thinking about Padre Pio because she has a recency bias, and she's in that she didn't want to pick a recency.
Sure.
But I said, I think Padre Pio is the closest we have in Catholicism to an actual superhero. To do that, he could have been an X-Man. He had all kinds of superpowers.
Yes.
Right. I mean, bilocation. Stigmata.
Yeah. Didn't he levitate?
I thought that was Joseph of Cupertino.
He
true.
Did, yes. But I thought Padre
Pio
did
pass
also.
through doors, speak in different languages.
I think he went to Professor Xavier's
read
school.
souls? Couldn't he read souls?
He could read souls. Yeah. That's an all-star pick. All right, good.
I don't want to meet him in a dark alley.
Who was your second pick?
Padre Pio.
Padre Pio.
Yeah.
Now you get 2 in a row. One at a time.
St. Thomas More.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to choose to take other people's patrons.
He's the patron of your profession. I guess Peter is kind of the patron of my profession as well. Thomas More, I mean, like,
So good.
brilliant,
So good.
devout, like integrity, right? Like, just solid. Rather get beheaded than betray his principles. What's not to love, right? And then, like, if you're not into the intellectual stuff, read his, like, letters to his daughter or the prayers that he composed. Just fantastic.
So you're probably surprised I didn't pick him because you know me well enough to know
yeah.
he's my favorite saint. It's
Right.
not close.
Right.
But I didn't think anybody else would pick him.
He's my confirmation saint.
Man. So I read something interesting about him recently. People think he was kind of a stoic, but apparently he wasn't. He had like a really great sense of humor.
Yeah.
And I read recently that there's a story that on his way to the gallows, he told a joke to the executioner to break the ice.
I heard that. Yeah. Yeah, that he was a class act literally to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that part of the reason I became a lawyer is because of Thomas More.
Oh, nice.
Because
That's
for some
outstanding.
reason, as a young boy, he was my
Yeah.
saint. And The Man for All Seasons is such a good movie.
Right.
Do you know how awesome it would be to know what that joke was?
I
Yeah.
read it. I don't remember what
Oh,
it
you
was.
actually-
It
it
wasn't
was written
like,
down.
yeah, I think so.
It was
maybe
less
it
a
wasn't.
joke than like a quip.
Yeah.
Which is
a
still
humorous comment.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We would have like
I'd like
lost
to-
control of like bodily
Oh
functions
no,
at
I
that
think
point.
I would have done the same. But remember, he was sitting there for a while. He was probably ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, but still, I mean, when you're going to, what is it?
I mean, Henry VIII was, like on this kick. So there's another great story. Cardinal Poole was the English cardinal at the time, and he was in exile in France. So Henry couldn't get to him, and he was kind of sending messages back to England and keeping the faith alive and this and that. So Henry VIII decided to execute his mother, who was like in her 70s at the time. So they're not expecting any trouble from this 70-year-old woman. Well, she gets let out and asked to kneel down and put her head on the block so they can cut it off. And she just starts running around the courtyard in the Tower of London. So the executioner is chasing her with an axe, swinging. Love
awesome.
it. Love it.
Wow.
Well, so Thomas More was so beloved. Henry VIII didn't want to kill him.
No, begged him to
Yeah.
just compromise.
Damn you! That was really that would have been my number one pick, but I thought I was safe.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to send the pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know this sounds like a strange team lining up, but I'm going to go with Teresa of Avila.
Ah, her. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
She's going to be the one. I
She's
mean,
not Little Flower, right?
No, she's hardcore.
Yeah.
Little Flower's delicate.
Yeah,
She's sickly.
I've tried multiple times to read the book she wrote, and I just can't do
No.
it.
No, but Teresa of Avila was hardcore. She reformed kind of the whole order of her whole religious order. She wrote like really deep the interior castle, just the spiritual interior life that she had. But she was also incredibly practical.
Yes.
And I've been to her convent in Avila and prayed there, and just big hero.
Dry sense of humor.
Yes.
Yes.
Very humorous.
Yes.
She's the one who I love because she said, if your choice is between a pious spiritual director and a smart spiritual director, choose the smart one. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. People might choose me.
Solid pick.
Right?
Great picks.
All right, John.
I'm going to go St. Thomas Aquinas, Damox. He's going to be probably a great lineman. Put him up there. He's going to know where the plays are going to be.
He is. They said they would have to like cut the table away so he could fit up to it.
I knew you would go with the intellectuals.
Yeah. I mean, one of the most brilliant theologians in history. Great pick.
All right. Order doesn't matter much, but I'm struggling with order. I'm going to have to go with my personal patron because I was born on his feast day, St. Wenceslas.
Ah,
Little obscure, if not
Okay.
for the
I mean,
English
there's a
Christmas
song,
carol.
There's
right?
a song.
Yeah, he was Poland,
Czech?
but I thought it was Poland.
Poland?
But what's the the area there, and they have a lager.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of Old Fessegale.
It's a region, and there's a type of lager for the anyway. So the story, he was killed by his brother.
Yeah.
Kind of rough.
It is pretty tough.
And like I said, I was born on his feast day.
Which I just got confused because of the song. I thought I
Good King Wenceslas
didn't know you were born
down.
the day after Christmas, but that's the
wasn't.
Feast of Stephen.
That's right.
On which we sing that song.
September 28th
Yeah.
is the feast of St. Wenceslas. My next choice,
Yeah.
my favorite, other than Jesus, my favorite,
answer.
I also say character from the Bible. That's not, I feel weird saying character. My favorite biblical person Saint Dismas.
Oh.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
OG
on the cross.
saint.
Yeah.
And maybe the best line in the Bible.
The first one into heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And then the amen I say to you.
This day.
You shall be with me in paradise.
Yeah.
That's when we do, is that in Luke?
I think so.
When that's in the rotation, man. Guaranteed tears on Good Friday.
My turn. I'm going to go Saint Raphael, another archangel, also known for healing. Somebody gets hurt
Also
during the
known
game.
for getting beat up by Michael.
Right.
So I'm always curious about it. So you would pronounce that Raphael?
That's one pronunciation I've heard.
I would say Raphael.
That's the Italian.
Yeah.
But the emphasis on the L is the Arabic, right?
The Semitic, yeah.
So Saint Raphael, known for healing. What was it, Book of Tobit?
Yeah.
Okay, I was a lucky guess.
That's the book where the dinosaur pooped in somebody's eye,
Yeah,
right?
the pterodactyl. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, those are the days.
The old translation. Mistranslation. But
Are you sometimes shocked at what I remember?
I am.
Compared
Always.
to what I don't
Not
remember?
sometimes, always.
We had a conversation, and we probably had a few drinks when we had this conversation.
I'm sure we did.
What else? Go ahead. Healing.
So I get it. Archangel, healer. Yes, those are the things that come to mind. Solid pick. Somebody gets torn up. ACL. St. Raphael is right there. Go ahead and take care of it.
Maybe he could heal Padre Pio Stigmata.
No, I think he wants that. I think he's going to keep that.
All right, Father Peter, back to you.
I'm going to go Ignatius of Loyola. Former soldier. Converted through God's grace and prayer and reading. Master of the spiritual life and still teaching us things today in his writings. But I think one of the great things about Ignatius of Loyola is when he was a new convert, he kind of overdid it on the fasting and the harshness, and so decided like that when he risked his health, he was not doing God's will, and so backed off of it. And it's a great lesson for us to not just assume that the more hardcore we make it, the more pleasing to God it is.
All right. You get another one.
And I thought my last turn I had to.
You do every turn.
Oh.
Until the last. So
Look
your
at
next
me.
one will be your last.
Look at me.
Unless we decide to extend this. Because I've got 2 spots and 3.
That's part of the fun of the draft time.
It is.
You got to pick.
Okay, I'm going to go real obscure on this, and for probably not great reasons. But St. Clement of Rome.
Oh, I know exactly why.
Right. Third Pope. And the reason is because he has the most beautiful church in Rome.
And your favorite church,
And my favorite church, right.
And you've got to say Mass at the main altar a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
So,
With the angry Irish Dominicans off to the
I
side.
wasn't going to go into
bitter.
that.
He's not angry, he's bitter.
No, he
I'm
was
sorry.
that's a great point. He
Yeah.
was a
He
very
was not
joyful
angry.
man.
Right, he was lovely to us.
He was.
Yeah. Just don't bring up Pope Francis.
That's right.
Had some issues.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good choice because so when we were in Rome with you, one of the handful of things that are just stuck in my head is when we went down into that basement.
Yeah.
And there's like, there's the altar, and St. Clement is in that altar.
In that altar, right? Amazing.
Okay, so how many picks do I have left? 2? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to go I know he's not Irish, but he's beloved by the Irish. I have to pick St. Patrick.
I knew you would.
I have to pick him. I mean, that's an obvious pick for me.
Is it the whole fake snake thing?
It is. I mean, he
Christopher Snakes.
He was captured into slavery, escaped, went back to Ireland. Converted the whole isle.
He's one of the few people that left Ireland and went back.
Right.
Yes. So beloved by the Irish. I've got to pick St. Patrick.
All right, I knew you would. Man, now I'm really...
You thought I was going to pick him higher, though.
I did. Go with my heart or my desire to argue with Father Peter. I'm going to argue with Father Peter.
All right.
I'm going to pick Saint Pope...
Alex for 100. I'll take argue with Father Peter.
Saint Pope John Paul II.
Oh, come on.
He is the most badass of the modern saints. We all know what he did after he was Pope. Go back and look at what the guy did when he was just the simple bishop of...
See, that's where I think he shines.
Yes.
That's where
he dared the communists to do something to him.
Right.
And the whole thing about the people build a church just because he was saying mass in field, and they thought he deserved a church, and they built this beautiful church.
And the commies blinked.
Yeah.
Right?
They did.
Yeah.
So why did you... Because it's too obvious of a pick?
Well, I have a modernity bias as well, right?
Yeah.
So, but two, I think John Paul II was a good man. And I think, as a teacher and a preacher...
A good man?
Yes. But, he struggled to govern the universal church, and he made some. I think we can be honest and say he made some mistakes in not disciplining some rotten priests, and I don't know why. I'm not trying to cast guilt on that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get the information he needed, but it just is.
But when you're Pope for 150 years, there's going to be some mistakes made, right? I stand by it. He's
not Queen Elizabeth. He was only Pope for 26 years.
What he did to the man.
I think in the early 80s, the triumvirate that he formed with Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan in my childhood, he's a hero for that.
And this is probably unfair for me to say because I'm a little bit too young to say this, but I feel like he kind of... Catholicism was kind of hiding under the rocks.
Oh,
until
he was a rock star for sure. Yeah,
and just vibrant and those pictures of him skiing.
Yeah,
and
You want me to start skiing? If I start skiing, you'll think I'm a good pastor.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you're missing.
A good friend of mine who's a Catholic psychologist has in his wallpaper in his computer when he was still just a priest. Maybe he was a bishop. Him, just the outdoorsman, had the lather. He was just shaving out there. I mean,
that's a great picture.
Yes.
That and him saying mass on a mountainside somewhere with a bunch of young adults.
Yeah. Well, and the whole thing, his whole story about going to seminary in secret.
Yes. Yeah. He's tough.
He would have been chaplain at Summerfield Studies, our local high school.
For sure.
Yeah.
He would never have celebrated mass with a tortilla, though.
Oh.
I'm going to stay silent on that. Man, I'm really torn about what to do next because I have no women. I kind of feel obligated to have a woman.
Bring some balance to the force, bro.
You need some.
But there's one I really love, and he's obscure. You know how I love
All
obscure
right,
saints.
Go for it.
I was going to go Mary Magdalene.
Sure.
Because Mary Magdalene is always there.
Right.
No matter what, she's always there.
Right.
But I can't because obscurity wins out. Jose Sanchez del Rio. Do you know who Jose Sanchez del Rio is? During the Cristiada War, he is the little boy who was captured. He's 10 years old, tortured by the Mexican army, and refused to tell where the Cristeros were.
That is who you want on your team. That's outstanding.
So I'm going with the prepubescent boys as the ones who are going to stand up to evil.
Was he the one they basically cut off part of the soles of his feet?
Yes, slowly. They kind of did it, and I think first they whipped his feet, and then horrible things to this young man, and he refused to give them up.
That's a tough kid.
Jose Sanchez del Rio.
That's an outstanding pick.
All right, John.
This is going to be controversial. I mean, I have some really giants as far as the Saints throughout history, but I think with the team, we need to have a bit of balance. I was going to pick Teresa of Avila. Outstanding pick. Like that, witty, strong-willed, and so on. We need a heart. We're going to go St. Therese Lisieux. We need somebody. You're rolling your eyes.
Is it wrong for me to say maybe the most overrated saint of all time?
Oh, no. I think that's true.
Oh, you guys are killing.
So I'm writing Little Flower because I can't be bothered to spell Lisieux.
Right.
So it's going to be like very concerned. She's going to look out for the team. In her own way, she's very good. She's going to pay attention to the small things. She's going to know the plays.
No, you're allowed to be wrong. It's fine.
But she's a doctor of the church.
Every step she took was painful.
You lost. I hate to say this to you, but you lost.
You lost.
She was likely hysterical. She was probably in her own way.
Padre Pio has no time for Little
I'm surprised
Flower.
you didn't go with Dimta.
I told my wife we would
to.
do that, and
Yeah.
she said, no, it's too obvious.
Well, and I had to do St. Patrick.
Yeah,
I felt
fair,
compelled to.
fair.
I was going to go Dipno, which is
You
true
could
in
have gone
Irish saint.
Columba.
Well, that's true. And St. Bridget and so on. But I'm going to go Therese. She's going to put up some good numbers.
All right, grand finale.
Francis de Sales.
Okay.
I think.
Outstanding, yeah.
Right? He had both a real care for the poor and a passion for the reform of the clergy, but perhaps most importantly, his introduction to the devout life, I think, is probably the best devotional guide for lay people.
It's outstanding.
It's
you read it, Tom?
It's very accessible. It's very practical.
Yes.
It doesn't ask too much of people, but it challenges you. It doesn't ask too much in the sense that it's not impossible. So, yeah.
That's
Francis
a solid
de Sales.
pick.
So if we had a few more rounds,
Yeah.
just quickly, who else? Do you have others? I have two others I would have
Who?
picked. St. Anthony,
Oh, yeah.
because spending the night wrestling with the devil,
Right,
that's also
right.
fairly
Well, and the
badass.
fumble, I mean, you can find the ball. Like, where is it at? I mean, you can go and you can get it.
And St. Anthony's the only other one I have written down. I thought of another one. Oh, St. John of the Cross.
I was going to have him too. He's tough. I mean, he was locked in his cell for how long? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, and you might not realize this, John, but I'm a mystic.
Here we go again.
I'm trying to will this into being.
that's exactly how it works. Keep at it. You wish a dream. of a
LeVar
week.
Ball told me that I can believe something into reality.
Yeah, yeah. I would probably still have on my list John the Baptist. Kind of kooky, but he's out there. He's all in.
Yeah,
He's not going to pull back. Augustine's still solid too.
Yeah.
St. Matthew, he's going to be a details guy. He's going to know the game in and out. He's already he's all in.
See, if I could have gone pairs, I would have gone the Sons of Thunder.
Or if it was like pro wrestling.
Yeah, they would be tag team champions, no question.
All right.
Yeah.
God, we're such nerds. But if you had a few more
I
picks,
preached on Hulk Hogan the week he died.
you did.
So.
It was beautiful, and Ozzy Osbourne,
And Ozzy Osbourne.
and
Wasn't that it?
Rib-
The Theo Huxtable.
yeah,
Whatever his
Yeah.
that was the same
Malcolm
weekend that I
Jamal
sent
Yeah.
you the little meme that said.
Yes.
People around the world were heartbroken when they woke up and found out that Bono's still alive.
Right.
Who else? Who else you got?
It's just on the tip of my tongue. I forget now. Jude and Francis Xavier. I've long
Francis Xavier. I was wondering if
had
he'd
a
come up.
Solid
devotion to it,
pick.
yeah.
And Francis of Assisi, I kind of expected would maybe
Yeah.
show up too.
Fruitcake.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, there's a St. Francis that we think we know, and that's not
Right.
always St. Francis. So,
So, John the Baptist is it? So some of these I thought about, and I'm like, I'm not totally sure we consider them saints. Like I've never heard him called Saint John the Baptist.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Because you could name a church after him.
Okay.
And St. John's downtown is the evangelist to distinguish him from St. John the Baptist.
Well, my youngest son.
St. John Lateran is technically Saint John the Baptist and the evangelist.
Okay.
Yeah.
My youngest threw out somebody from the Old Testament, and I don't remember Abraham, Noah. I
Daniel.
don't remember who. I'm like, I don't know that we.
We do, but they don't have feast days.
Okay.
Well, they're not saints, right?
Right.
the prophets.
Well, that
or
was my
some
question.
historical-
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, technically they're saints, as in they are recognized to be in heaven.
Yeah.
So
But-
I thought about going super obscure and blowing your guys' mind and saying Pontius Pilate. Because he is a saint in, I believe, the Ethiopian
In
church.
the Ethiopian church, yeah.
How is that possible?
I've even heard, I think Catholic theologians say that there's a theory that he was just going with the plan. Like he wasn't really culpable in what happened. It's what was supposed to happen. He tried to lay him off the hook.
That is, well, he was. Yeah, that was
Weak.
cowardly.
He was weak, spineless.
Well, you could say Saint Helen, Saint Helena.
Oh,
I
hero
thought
of
for
mine.
sure you would
Hero
go
of
with
mine,
Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outstanding. Listen,
Well, we need to recap for the listeners because I'm
Yeah,
sure they
go.
weren't taking notes. So Father Peter
Yeah.
picked Mother Teresa, Thomas More, Teresa of Avila,
Yeah.
Ignatius of Loyola, Clement, who I also thought you might say Clemente, but
Right.
Clement, and
That would be
Francis de
pretentious.
Sales.
It would be pretentious.
That's a solid lineup. Dr. John, St. Joseph, St. Padre Pio, St. Thomas Aquinas, St. How'd you say it?
who? Rise of Lisieux?
No, I said Raphael.
Yeah, Saint Raphael.
How'd you said it different though?
I'm thinking like
Raphael.
Raphael. I'm thinking like the
Raphael.
local
You said
celebrity
Raphael. Right.
that's on Channel 6 or something. It does the game.
St. Patrick and Little Flower.
Yes.
And then I chose St. Peter, St. Michael, St. Wenceslas, who's more obscure, Wenceslas or Dismas? Dismas is probably more obscure because nobody knows him by his
Right.
name. But John Paul II and St. Jose Sanchez del Rio.
That's an outstanding lineup.
So, if you had to choose a lineup other than your own, which one would you say is the best?
Yours.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would say yours because he lost me at Little Flower.
Right.
Yeah, I knew that would be controversial. Tom's is pretty awesome.
Well, it was my idea. So, I really hope we get some listeners writing in. We want some feedback on this.
We do, absolutely. So write in, email your favorite saint we missed. Send us an email at CatholicGenX.
Who we missed, who you thought's team was best.
Yes.
Any feedback.
Yeah.
But this might be the most upbeat episode we've had in a long
Yeah.
time.
There's no arguing
No,
or anything.
no.
There's some disagreement.
Well,
There's some disdain.
Yes, that's right.
yeah, when he
Yeah.
said Mother Teresa's the most badass. She was badass for a tiny little woman. She
Yes.
absolutely was.
I think I actually managed to not use the word ass. I think I said she was the baddest of the bad.
Okay, but I think she'd be okay. I think she would wear that as a badge of honor, don't you?
She probably would. I was just trying not to offend our innocent listeners.
Or you can mail your lineup
Yes.
at P.O. Box 17333, Indianapolis, Indiana 46217.
If you ever listen to Click and Clack on public radio, you know who those guys are? They
Yeah.
would always say, send it in on a $2 bill or something like that.
One of them died like I think 10 years ago.
Yeah, he had dementia. It's kind of sad.
It is. I used to like that show.
Oh, super entertaining. You didn't have to care about cars to listen to that show and think it was funny.
delightful.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for listening.